What's up, fam? It's Jay Lobos coming back to you on another episode. And today I wanted to talk to you guys in regards to what else can you do while either you're disputing or if you're working with another company or you're maybe doing your own challenges and things are coming off. And I usually hear this from customers because people are like, well, things are obviously coming off, but my scores are the same. What else could I do to improve my scores? And I want to talk to you guys about the power of 30% utilization, because that's the second biggest portion that's underestimated. So for you guys out there checking out the channels, and I'm referring to credit card, by the way, for you guys out there checking out the channels for the first time, consider liking, subscribing, commenting, and share this, because if it benefits other people, it's in the best interest of all of us to help others. So, and also, I'm leaving the description. I'm leaving a link. So for you guys out there that maybe are probably frustrated doing your own credit repair, or maybe you're interested in repairing your own credit, obviously it's 2021. Things are opening back up. We're getting over this pandemic and you want to fix your credit, let us know. We have an account executive available, waiting, ready to speak to you. So, and the evaluation is free, guys. Take advantage of it. No purchase necessary. So, let's get started, because one of the things that we do when it comes to credit repair, everybody just wants to focus on the negative. That late payment, that charge of the collection, the repo, the bankruptcy. But what happens to the other aspect of credit, the other 65%? That's only 35% of your score. So one of the things that I always highly encourage people to do, especially when they sign up with us, is that we want to go ahead and walk them through what else can they do to improve their score. So I would say on average, people that come to us might not have any credit cards. So guess what? That's a huge opportunity. And for you guys out there obviously listening to this and you're all concerned because guess what? Maybe you were in a situation where the credit card got you in trouble. This is not about using credit for our personal situation. This is using it strategically to benefit us, have a higher score, and let's use other people's money for our own advantage. Don't buy things that you're not supposed to. I'll do another video on that too, of how I've been able to maximize, because I have a little bit over 30 something credit cards. But guess what? I'm not over utilizing my credit. I don't have this amount of debt coming in, because obviously that's worrisome. But nevertheless, I'll create a video for that. Back to this, guys. One of the first things out there for you guys checking this out for the first time, on my website, buildworthstrategies.com, on the section, it says credit cards. I did a little cheat sheet, very simple. First credit card, it's an account it's a bank, it's called Capital Bank. Anybody right now that's looking to apply for credit, maybe you're frustrated because you've applied for a credit card and you got declined, and you're like, what's going on? Maybe you don't have that much negative. Maybe you thought because you were gonna put a down payment or a deposit on a secured card that it wasn't gonna get declined, but then it did. Guess what? I like to play it safe. I'm not gonna go to places where I'm gonna hopefully, roll dice. So this one credit card is called Open Sky. It's a product by a bank here in Coral Gables. It's called Capital Bank. On my website, if you go onto the credit card section, you'll see it. It's the first one. Below 580, you're considered high risk. Go for this one first. Why? Because they don't take credit, or they don't check credit in order for you to be approved. Another rule of thumb here, always do the minimum. A lot of people always want to, let's put 3,000 or 5,000. Why would I want to tie liquid asset into a credit card that I can't even get the money back until I close the account? Do the minimum, $200. It's going to serve a purpose. That's going to be 25, 35, 45 point increase, depending on where you're at. But guess what? If you continue to scroll through the website, the second credit card that I like a lot, because it's the only bank that I know of that gives people a second opportunity, is Capital One. Capital One. And Capital One, what I love about it, again, it's based on score. So the higher the score, the less of a risk. The lower the score, the higher the risk. Below a 580, Open Sky. Between a 580 and a 620, I go for a partially secured credit card. Again, it's on my website. You could also go to CapitalOne.com. You go to Rebuild Credit, and it'll be also there. And then that one, depending on if your scores are really close to the 620s, then you might just drop $49. Or if you're really closer to the 580s or less, you might have to put the $200. But it's either $49, $99, or $200. Always put the minimum again. Rule of thumb. It's going to serve a purpose. 25 to 35 more points. Now, when you start scaling above the 620s, then you have other credit cards available over to you. One credit card that I like a lot, and again, every card that I'm suggesting, it's playing a strategic role to get us the score. The goal here is to get as high as possible, because even though that we want those 0% interest for 18 months, or maybe we want the lowest credit, the lowest interest rate, or maybe, you know what, I want some cash back. But if you're low on the scores, you're considered a high risk. So one credit card strategically that I like to do in between the 610, 620s and the 630, 640s, again, we're playing it safe. I go for a Fingerhut. I don't like it. I don't shop at Fingerhut. I don't even shop online. That's something for something else. But they run your credit through what's LexisNexis. They don't even do it through the bureaus. That's why they have a high success probability of you getting approved. If you get 600s, which is the normal average, you could go up to 2,000. If you get approved for the credit card, now you have a high success of being approved, guess what happens? You get another 25 to 35 points. So I just gave you guys right now, and again, rule of thumb, don't apply all of them on the same month. Do one Open Sky this month, March. Next month, April, I do the Capital One. And in May, I do Fingerhut. And watch how your credit scores are going to start climbing. There's other advice that I'm going to go ahead and give you guys on other videos. So stay tuned, like, subscribe, comment. And you guys got my link down there for my free credit evaluation. Thank you so much for the love and support, guys. Take care.